George had a serious problem. He wanted six-pack abs. He wanted to learn new skills. He wanted to wake up early. He wanted to be productive. There was just one tiny obstacle. George also wanted to stay in bed. Every morning felt like a battle between his future self and his current self, and unfortunately, current George was winning. If you've ever called yourself lazy, this video might completely change how you see discipline. Because what if laziness isn't the problem? George thought disciplined people were different. Maybe they woke up excited every morning. Maybe they loved hard work. Maybe they enjoyed doing things nobody else wanted to do. Meanwhile, George struggled to start almost everything: exercise, studying, reading, working on personal goals, even things he genuinely wanted to do. The strange part? He wasn't incapable. Whenever a deadline got close enough, George somehow found the energy. He could work hard, focus intensely, get things done. So if he could do it sometimes, why couldn't he do it consistently? One day, George discovered something surprising. Most people aren't lazy. They're overwhelmed. They rely too much on motivation. And motivation is unreliable. Some days you feel unstoppable. Other days, getting out of bed feels like a group project. The mistake George kept making was expecting motivation to show up first. His plan looked like this: motivation to action. But reality looked more like this: action to momentum to motivation. The people George admired weren't disciplined because they always felt like doing the work. They were disciplined because they did it anyway. George's goals were always too ambitious. Study for 3 hours, exercise for an hour, read 50 pages. The goals sounded impressive. They also sounded exhausting. So he tried something different. Instead of 1 hour of exercise, 1 push-up. Instead of 50 pages, 1 page. Instead of studying for hours, 2 minutes. Sounds silly, but starting is where most battles are won. George noticed something interesting. Whenever something required effort to begin, he avoided it. Gym clothes hidden in a drawer, he skipped workouts. Books stored away, he didn't read. Healthy food difficult to prepare, takeout suddenly seemed like a fantastic idea. So he redesigned his environment. Workout clothes stayed visible. Books stayed on his desk. Phone distractions were removed. The easier good habits became, the more often he followed through. Discipline became less about willpower and more about design. Every morning, George held a board meeting in his head. Should I work out? Maybe later. Should I start now? Maybe after coffee. Should I focus? Maybe after one quick video. And somehow, that one video always had friends. Lots of friends. George realized something important. Every negotiation drained energy, so he created simple rules. When the alarm rings, get up. When it's workout time, work out. When it's reading time, read. No debate, no discussion. The fewer decisions he made, the easier consistency became. This changed everything. George stopped focusing on goals. Instead, he focused on identity. Rather than saying, I want to read books, he said, I'm a reader. Instead of, I want to exercise, he said, I'm someone who trains regularly. Every small action became a vote for the person he wanted to become. And over time, those votes started adding up. George applies the lesson. The next Monday, George didn't attempt a complete life transformation. No 5 a.m. wake up, no 6-hour productivity marathon, no impossible routine. He started small: 1 push-up, 1 page, 2 minutes of focused work. The next day, he repeated it, then again. A week later, it felt easier. A month later, it felt normal. And something interesting happened. George stopped seeing himself as lazy. Because lazy people don't consistently show up. Disciplined people do. And George was showing up. Most people think discipline means forcing yourself to do difficult things every day. But real discipline is much simpler. Make good habits easy, make bad habits difficult. Start smaller than you think you need to, and focus on consistency, not perfection. You don't need more motivation. You need a system that works even when motivation disappears. Because discipline isn't built in one heroic day. It's built in hundreds of ordinary days, one small action at a time. If you found this helpful, hit the like button and subscribe to Upgradism for more videos that help you become a better version of yourself. Until then, keep upgrading.